And let me just conclude that we, of course, as Friedrich Naumann Foundation, are going to continue with this very important topic, with webinars on circular migration. I found that also extremely important to talk about circular migration. I promise that we also would try to invite researchers, especially from South Asia and from Europe, to write little articles like the stories we just have heard. Nothing is more relevant, nothing is more feasible than a personal story, what we heard here a few minutes ago. So we have to facilitate the further dialogue, and we also have to create more possibilities of personal, enhanced and professional interaction. Now let me come, if you allow, to my last remarks. First of all, Excellency Mrs. Gupta, and I would also include your team, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity, not only the House, but also your particular insights and all your perspectives. Thank you very much for that. It is an honor for us as a simple foundation to be here in the General Consulate. Thanks again also to Ambassador Harris. You are not only, may I say, some simple diplomats. No, with all your competence and with the ambassador's competence and your strive, you are also in the middle of the Indian-German collaboration. So thank you very much, and I have to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, our work would be much harder without good friends like the people here from the General Consulate and the Embassy. Thank you very much, Mr. Kruse. Not to forget, thank you very much again, Mrs. Ahuja and Mr. Sottom and Mr. Baranya. Thank you very much for taking the opportunity to come the long way from Nuremberg. I think I am only a small little player, but we would be all, Mrs. Gupta, on behalf of the government in India and in Germany, would be very happy if you could send some more colleagues to India. We always would be very happy to facilitate that. Thank you very much, Frau Schiller and lieber Herr Steinbrücke, for the excellent moderation. It was really excellent. I have many reasons to sort of emphasize that. Please take it as I say it at the moment. We will definitely get again in touch with you, especially also thanks to our dear panelists, dear Mrs. Feind. Where is she? Well, when she's not here at the moment, so I dare to say one other thing. So it would be very good if not only Hamburg has this fascinating, great idea of a India Week. I would appreciate very much that we also find, let's say, 2, 3 more countries, federal states, who also have excellent contacts to India to facilitate this possibility of platform. And thank you very much, Mr. Maya. Thank you, Mr. Fehrman. Thank you, Mr. Kapoor, Mr. Dev. Great for your personal perspectives. And when we are organizing the conference in India, which we are planning on the same issue, but then the other way around, we would be happy to get into contact with you and ask you whether you would be also willing to come to a beautiful India in order to see the other way around. And I'm very convinced that Mrs. Schiller and Mr. Steinbrücke will also support that. Thank you very much for Senatskanzlei. Unlike I have to say, please allow me to say that, for me, November is a bad month. So I would appreciate if next time Senatskanzlei could do this wonderful initiative of a India Week in a slightly nicer month, that especially the guests from India, Mr. Hoffman and myself, that we experience a little bit better weather conditions. Of course, there would be amongst us many others who also would appreciate that. That is only a very humble recommendation. Thank you very much to the Friedrich Naumann office in northern Germany. And not to forget, please also allow me that is really the few last sentences. Thank you very much, Herr Müller-Andersen, liebe Frau Wang, ganz herzlichen Dank für die technical support. Thank you very much, not only for that, from Family Affair, Herr Vogelsang, thank you very much, and also Herr Hausdörfer, thank you very much for your support. And last but not least, thank you very much to Mr. Gieser. Without you and your friendship, I think it's now a longer lasting friendship with India. We would not have achieved to have this excellent activity here. Thank you very much, Mr. Hoffman and the team from Friedrich Naumann Foundation. Sorry, das war der Werbeteil. Thanks to our wonderful audience. And now, that was really the last sentence. I am very happy that we now have a few couple of minutes more to do the most important thing of the day. That is mainly to interact personally and to learn a little bit and to exchange. So thank you very much on behalf of Friedrich Naumann Foundation, and we will be very, very glad, Honorable Mrs. Gupta, if we could join India Week here in Hamburg in 2 years again. Thank you.